Posted a video a couple weeks ago about Jaws and his Thrasher cover and doing the melon down the 25 stair in France. And it's gained a lot of traction, and not just because of me, because it is in fact like an iconic moment in skateboarding history. But Jenkem ran an article after they had read some things about Jaws' attempt, and it brought some interesting new facts to light, and I thought I would address them in a video. Basically, Ollie and Jaws are two completely different people. Ollie went at it high, hungover, probably drunk, no roll in, nothing of that nature. He just ran as fast as he could at the thing, threw his board down and tried to Ollie down it. Had he been sober, he probably would have thought it through a little bit better. It sounds like there was probably some gear issues. He could have used some bigger, softer wheels. According to him, I don't know, I've never been there. It looks like a rough spot though, so I'm taking his word for it. I assume he probably would have been better off had he taken the opportunity to get better gear, or maybe followed the advice of the people around him. And it kind of seems like he's afraid that this is taking away from his legendary status in skateboarding, because somebody finally did something that for like over a decade has been untouched. Nobody else has done it. But I don't think that's really the case. I think Jaws kind of did it in a completely different way. He had a suit of armor. He had pads. He had a roll-in. He had tons of camera gear there, you know, recording, taking pictures, documenting the entire thing, whereas Ollie kind of had like a filmer, a photographer, and himself, and went for it. And a lot of people are really bummed out about this armor. That seems to be the biggest deal about all of this is this stupid armor. He had knee pads and elbow pads and hip pads. And that stuff is all going to save you from a slam. But if you land the trick, which was the intention, that's what they went there for. They had a finite number of days that they could do it. They couldn't get their tickets extended. They were there. They had to do the trick then. They had to make it happen. And he did it. He took every precaution to make sure that happened, and I don't blame him for it. Is it a little bit kooky that he had pads? Yeah, but jumping down 25 stairs is a big deal, regardless of what you've got on under your clothing. And, you know, that's going to help if you hit the bottom and you slide, and, you know, it's going to protect your body a little bit, but it's not going to protect your joints upon impact when you actually finally land the trick. That's the amazing part. The fact that a human body can even withstand that. Ollie brought up some interesting questions about whether or not, whether it was impossible because of humans haven't gotten to the level yet where we can achieve these kind of things, or if it was a gear issue, or, you know, it kind of sounded like he was making excuses. Like, things have changed so much over the years that now things are a little bit different and you can do things a different way and get by with things that you couldn't necessarily do back then. And I definitely agree with him on that. So I'm trying to be fair and biased. I can see both sides. I understand why both guys feel the way they do, or not feel the way they do. I can understand why Ollie's a little bit bitter about it. I get that. I understand. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think, if anything, he brought your name back into the limelight. He exposed you to a lot of new young skateboarders, and maybe not yet, but over the next couple of months, I'm sure you're going to notice a lot of younger skaters kind of gravitating towards those older flip videos and things like that, trying to get a little piece of what Ollie and Shane Cross and that crew were all about. And I could be completely wrong. Maybe young skaters don't give a shit, but for us old dudes, that's something that we grew up with. That was some of our first exposure to skateboarding in a lot of cases, and we finally saw somebody land something down it, and it wasn't exactly what we wanted, so we're going to talk a little bit of shit about it, and that's all right. But I want to know your opinion on it, so comment below. Let me know, is it cheating to use pads? Is it cheating to use a roll-in? Or whatever it takes, land the trick. I don't know. I guess that's personal preference. For me, I don't have time for that kind of thing. But eventually, somewhere down the line, I might eventually have a spot where a roll-in will be beneficial. Can't see myself ever throwing myself down anything where I felt like I would need body armor, but it could happen. Definitely insoles. I could probably use some of those. If anybody wants to send me some, that'd be great, because I can't afford to buy them, that's for damn sure. So if you like the video, comment, rate, subscribe. You guys know the deal. Share the video, whatever. Have fun with it.